Double tap, double tap that screen. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, my friends. I hope and pray you had a great day. Welcome in, my friends. Welcome in, my friends. Did you have a great day? Welcome in, my friends. Come on in. Welcome in, my friends. I'm waiting on you. Welcome in, my friends. Welcome in. Double tap that screen, double tap that screen. I hope and pray that you had an amazing day. I'm glad that you're here because without you, this would not be possible. How are you? What's up, everybody? Grab your listening ears. Grab your listening ears. Grab your listening ears. Welcome in. Double tap that screen. Today we are going to share a story. Double tap that screen. We are going to share a story. Double tap that screen. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The title of our story is When God Restored Her Confidence. Welcome in. Thank you so much for participating. I appreciate it. Put on your listening ears. Don't do that. When God restored her confidence. Miss Riss had always been kind to others, but deep inside, she struggled to love herself. Somewhere along the way, her confidence slipped away. She looked in the mirror and only saw flaws. Doubts whispered louder than the hope, and she began to believe that she was not enough. One night, with a heavy heart, Miss Riss knelt down in prayer. Through tears, she asked God to restore her confidence, to help her to see herself the way He saw her. She poured out her pain, her fears, her longing to be made whole again. God heard her prayer. Little by little, Christ began to heal her heart. Miss Riss discovered that true beauty was not found in outward appearance, but in the love, kindness, and light within her soul. She learned that she was wonderfully made, chosen, and deeply loved by God. With Christ's love flowing through her, Miss Riz regained her confidence, not in her own strength, but the strength of the one who created her. She no longer walked with her head down, but with joy and peace. Her heart, once broken, now overflowed with love. And with this new love, Miss Riz didn't just keep it to herself. She shared it. She encouraged others who felt lost, lifted up those who were hurting, and reminded them that their worth was found in Christ alone. From that day on, Miss Riss lived as a shining light. Her story a reminder that when we pray, trust, lean on God, He restores what is broken and fills us with a love that never runs out. That is a piece that I found and I wanted to share with you today because when we are low in confidence, when our self esteem is low, we tend to not love ourselves. We tend to not know that we are worth it. But with Christ, He restores our love. He gives us a newfound confidence that we can see the beauty with inside of ourselves. We can know that He restores, He strengthens, and if we just trust Him, He will lead and guide us each and every day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Put your listening ears on. It's hot. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A lot of people can't stay if they don't see you. Put your listening ears on. Today we are talking about confidence. We're talking about self-love. We're talking about self-esteem. Have you ever felt like nobody saw you? Nobody cared? A lot of people come in. If I turn this camera off again, whoever here, they're gonna disappear again. Why? Because they can't stand to see darkness. And that's how a lot of people live life daily in the dark. But I'm here to shed light. I'm here to let you know that even though you may be in a dark situation right now, that there is light, there is peace. Gotta believe, gotta trust, gotta know without a doubt that no matter what we go through, God is there to carry us through. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello. You are welcome to say hello. I don't bite. I don't bite. Come on in. How you doing? Honey, I even got up and got myself together today. Y'all know I don't be getting myself together. I say if they can't love me where I'm at, how I look, they don't need to love me. But I got myself together just for you today. How you doing? Come on in. Y'all want to sit here and look at me, have me looking at myself? It's okay. It's fine. I can do that. Because can't nobody beat me loving me. Not my mama, not my daddy, not my husband, not my son. Can't nobody love me better than me. And that's the same thing for you. At the beginning of this live, I shared a story about my confidence, the way that I felt on the days that I feel it. How you doing? It's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to smile. It's a good day to just be joyful because you're here. You made it through the day. I don't know what kind of day it was, but guess what? You're here now. And you can be happy. So if y'all just want to sit here and be quiet, we can do that. How you doing? How you doing? Where do I find my peace? I find my peace in prayer. I find my peace in the still moments of the day. There's peace in God. There's strength in God. There's serenity in God. All you have to do is believe that. All you have to do is trust that. A lot of people don't trust. When your confidence is shakable, wavy, a little loose, it gets that way. But guess what? Better days are coming. All you have to do is believe. At the beginning of this live, I shared a story. You may have to go back to the beginning to understand where I'm going next. We're talking about confidence. We're talking about self love. We're talking about peace. We're talking about strength. We're talking about joy. And it's all found in Christ. Beauty on the inside. A lot of people look at this outer appearance and automatically judge. But today, I got up, put my best face forward. I'm walking in confidence. I'm walking in self love. I'm walking in peace. When you think you look good or you feel good or however you put it, if you know, shine on the outside, it's going to shine on the inside. Somebody say, honey, you look just like you look every day. That's okay, but I know how I feel right now, this present moment. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Double tap that screen. Thank you so much for being here. We have to know that there is peace, that there is joy. And it's free, it's available to you. All you got to do is grasp it. All you got to do is connect with it daily. What? You didn't know that? Come on now. You feeling good out there? Look, I think I look pretty cute. What you think? Thank you so much for the hearts in the chat. I appreciate it. I think I look good today, baby. Ain't nobody got to talk to me. It's the joy of the Lord that gives me the peace and the understanding that I need right now. If nobody comes in here and say a word, guess what? I'm still blessed. That's how it goes. That's what I'm on today. That's my energy today. I'm not talking negativity. I'm not speaking negative today. I am speaking prosperity. I am speaking love. I am speaking joy. I'm not being depressed. I'm not being weighed down today. That's it. The joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. That means no matter what I'm going through, no matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, I can still find joy. You may be going through something in your life at this moment. You may be feeling like nobody in the world cares, but guess what? God says, I am there and I care about you. So know that and be encouraged. Don't worry about it. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. You can keep on peeking. How you doing? I love and appreciate you. Yeah. Today is one of those days, baby. I'm ready to dance on the devil's head. I am. And I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about it. Let me show y'all what got me in a chokehold today. Can you see it? Honey, anybody know about these little things? Lifesavers. Ooh, thank you, Lord. Christ is a lifesaver. If your life is in turmoil, grab to the anchor of Christ. just like this lifesaver. Now I'm gonna eat this. And in what is it? Psalms. It says, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good." He's good. All you gotta do is reach up and grab him. How do I get to know Christ? You must confess with your mouth and believe it in your heart that he is risen, that he died and he rose on the cross. Baby, this pineapple lifesaver has me in a chokehold. I found them last night just fumbling through a candy bag. My my co-pastor at church, she celebrated her birthday and she gave out candy, you know. Well, she gave out a bunch of things. She gave us these little keychains. Anyway, the candy was in the bag. And Jesus saves. How many know that Jesus saves? She gave us lifesavers, baby, and these pineapple lifesavers. I need a bag full of them. I need them today, baby. They so good. Doing really good. Drinking my water. Staying positive. If you don't keep a positive mindset, that's when things can come up on us, make us change our mindset, make us change our decisions. But you can't be wavering in your faith. With the story that I shared that I had a lack of confidence, that I was in a dark place, that I didn't love myself as I should have. In Christ, I had to pray daily. Lord, teach me your way. Teach me how to love myself as you love me. Sometimes we can be our hardest enemy. We can be our hardest critic. We can be our biggest hold up. We can be our biggest everything to keep us from moving forward, to walking in the purpose of God, to walk in the plan of God. And I always say, if you don't know your plan, pray and ask God, Lord, what's my plan? What's your plan for my life? What's your purpose for my life? Get to know your purpose. But in the story, I found my confidence. I found the beauty within. I stopped looking at the appearance in the mirror and I start searching within my heart. And that's when I began to love myself more. I began to love people around me. Everybody knows that I have a compassion of just people being treated equally all the way around together, whether there be disability. I am a person with disabilities. Again, I am a person with disabilities, and most of the time, not all, but some people get looked over because of their disability. A lot of people shun away from people with disabilities because they see us as different. They see us as special, and we are special, uniquely and wonderfully made. But in my story, I found my confidence again. I prayed daily. I began to look to God for direction. I look to God for understanding of why My life was patterned in this direction, while my life was filled with these certain disabilities, these certain things that made me set apart from others. And the older that I got, I realized that me being set apart is something special. But in the midst of my praying, I found love for myself again. I found joy. God restored my love for me. And once you can rekindle that love for yourself, that's an amazing feeling because sometimes we lack ourself of self love because we're so busy catering to the needs and the love of other people that we let us go. Now, somebody said, I ain't never seen her look this like this. Today is one of those days. I woke up, I said, okay, we're going to put some effort into it today. Sometimes you got to put effort into things that you forget about. And even though I wake up with me every morning, yes, some days I forget about me. Some days I don't feel like combing my hair. I just I put on one of these because it's an easy way out of taking care of me. Oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it next week. I'll do something next month. Making excuses. But the moment that you can rekindle that love with yourself, you can find joy, you can find happiness. When you ask the question, how do I rekindle a love with myself? I said in the beginning that no one should be able to love you more than you love yourself. Now, I know that we have a lot of different people that love us, and we mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But loving yourself is one that we should take pride in, we should take joy in because loving ourselves is important. It's important. It's a necessity in everyday life. The other day I told you that loving yourself is the blueprint for others loving you. And if you map that blueprint with one or two missing necessities, you have to start all over. Now it takes a process because we all go through them. Oh, I'm not enough. Oh, they don't like me. Oh, we all go through that, but you have to push through it. Loving you is important. Welcome in. I know I don't have the comments off today, and like I said, I don't know. Maybe folks just ain't feeling me today. Maybe this is just a me day. It's okay, because I love me, and I will sit here and speak over myself as long as I have to. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, Confidence, self confidence. It's a journey to build that, especially if you've been in a place where people always look down on you, people always speak negative against you. It's your job to see the great in you. It's your job to build that positive rapport. It's your job to say that I am worth it. I am a diamond. I will shine. I will progress. Be your own self motivator. You have to. And it takes prayer. When I went through those stages of not loving myself, I was down, I was depressed, I was in a dark place, and I didn't care who else was around me and in a dark place. I had company that was there, feeling the same things that I felt. But the more that I prayed, the more that I seeked God for that confidence of restoring me, He began to shine a light on me and say, hey, Miss Riz, hey, Jazzy, how are you? He said, "Hey, Miss Riss, you have a heart of gold." And a lot of people miss that heart of gold because they're worried about this. He told me, "You stop worrying about what people say." And I took those pointers from God and I prayed daily. I began to speak over myself. I'm great. How are you? Oh, you said you're blessed. Blessed and highly favored. I began to take those things that God began to pour into me. I began to see the light. I began to know that I was at peace. And when you love yourself and you are confident in who you are, you can be okay with being alone. You can be okay with starting over again. Starting over again. Sometimes you got to date yourself. And I'm not meaning that in a, you know, sexual kind of way or anything, but you got to take care of you. You got to pamper you. You got to take you out on lunch dates. You got to take you out on dinner dates. You got to write yourself some positive notes sometimes. Because I always say that special person that we think is supposed to be there may not always be there. I've been married to my husband for almost 8, 9 years. And some days he forget. Some days he don't say, "Baby, I love you," because some days he don't say, "Baby, you beautiful." Because he's a typical man, and sometimes they just think about them and their needs and their wants, and but you have to love you. So today was one of those days that I woke up and I loved on myself. And I'm not talking about anything crazy. I loved on myself. I got up and I moisturized my face and I did this and that and I put some hair on and I put some clothes on. I actually got on some clothes because usually I'm in my moo in my house dress. But God said, "No, you get up and love on you today. You get up and shine your light. You get up and let people know that there is confidence in loving yourself. Speak to that self-esteem and say, 'Baby, I ain't living there no more. We gonna walk in peace. We gonna walk in victory.'" Hey, how you doing, baby? Thank you so much for being here. We have to know that it's okay. Loving ourselves, confidence. At the beginning of this, hold on. At the beginning of this live, I read a story that I put together this afternoon. So at the beginning of this live, painting your toenails, what color? I do not like toenail polish on. I mean, well, yeah, toenail polish on my toes. I don't like fingernail polish, toenail polish, whatever. I don't wear it on my toes or my fingers. But we're getting back to the story. We just found that confidence today, and I feel good. I feel good. I don't have any aches or pains today. I did have a little eye puffiness, but I took um I took a cold bottle of water and set it under my eyes. I got to get me some of those things. But I feel good, and I feel good because God had to remind me of the love that He poured inside of me for myself. And loving myself makes me feel good. Just like Yam is excited about her toenails being painted. That's her loving herself, painting her toenails. That brings her joy. It's the small things that we do in our everyday life that bring us joy. And especially if it's something that you love. Oh, it's called Hollow Glow. Hollow Glow. Shine Bright. It's like a white clear polish with tiny glitter in it. Okay, that sounds cute. That sounds cute. It's those things like that. Getting your nails done, getting your hair done, buying a new dress, buying a new shirt. Sometimes, and I don't mean it to be funny, but sometimes it's buying a new bra set, buying a new pair of panties. It's stuff like that that make us as women feel so exhilarating. That makes us feel oh my God, I can't believe I did it. And somebody say, well, you get excited about stuff like that. Not saying that those things are hard to buy, but sometimes we just be like, oh, ain't nobody gonna see us. I'm gonna just keep these. I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get that. But then we go to Victoria's Secrets and we go crazy in the panty and bra section. Well, I can't fit Victoria's Secrets, but anyway, I buy where I buy, and you don't need to know that unless you're gonna contribute to the funds. But we take those things, those little things for granted. But I want to say, women, beautiful young girls that are growing up, love yourself. Love yourself. You are worthy. You are more than enough. You are. And we need to know that. We need to keep that in mind. We need to cherish those things. And if you by chance, honey, I know sometimes I let myself go because Tyrone tell me, you need to do something, honey. Uh-uh. So I get it together. Let me see what Yam said. Yam said, I keep my feet pedicured. I only use the polish on my feet in the summer. Summer doesn't last long at all where I live. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Keep your feet pedicured. You better do you could do yeah. Says I don't want funky feet when I'm wearing flip flops every day. Funky feet. That's a smelly situation. Mm, I would show y'all my toes, but baby, I got ugly toes. I ain't even gonna lie. These toes are not for the camera. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Jazz said, hey, y'all. Y'all, she said, Jazzy. That's so true. Yeah, but we got to be confident. We got to know that we love ourselves. And if we have young girls that are growing up, like I have my great nieces, they're 10 and 11. No, they're yeah, 10 and 11. Yeah, they 10 and 11. And we let them know every day that they are beautiful, that there's nothing under the sun, whatever got, bumps and things like that. That's just all a part of growing up. Even my son, I let him know that you are handsome. Sometimes he get a little, but you gotta let him know. Hey, should I check out the foot binders as a side hustle? Yep, I looked it up one time, honey. That's where they say because I don't know because my toes are ugly. Now nobody want to see these hammer toes, but if they do, let me pull up hammer toes and let me know if they like them too. Cause I'll get one with you. We can do it together. Honey, I don't know, but they say that's where the money's at. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Now, I want you to know that this is just a live chat, and most of this from here on out is just me having conversation with the people in the chat. And I hope and pray that you've had an amazing day, that everything you've prayed for and asked God for is either coming to pass or is on the way. Now, when things are on the way, that's when things seem to blow up. If I could say that, well, I'm not hurting anybody, so it should be okay. Because they say so much on here, and I don't see how simple words like that can be out of context. But yeah, know that confidence brings strength, confidence brings joy, it brings self assurance of knowing that I am enough. Know your worth. Know that no matter what man may say, it's about what you think of yourself and what God thinks. Those are the only two things that matter. You, God first, and your opinion are the only things that matter. Because people, if they don't like it, hey, move around. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. People don't like to hear that, but it's true. It is true, honey. Yes, yes. What you cook today, Jazzy? I think today is payday. Today is payday, so I bet you we're going to eat some Wingstop or some pizza. Probably some pizza. We're going to eat some. I'm going to get me a thin crust Domino's pizza. And that's it. That's all my live is today. I don't have a whole lot. I don't I didn't want to come and be too much today because some days within these last 30, I can be a little bit too much. But yeah, I'm eating pizza. Oh, eat pizza puffs. Are those the Cheetos? I did not like the taste of those. Oh, life. Okay. Yep. I did not like those, but baby, I love my regular Cheetos. They are so delicious. Miss Rich, you're never too much for me. Oh, thank you so much. I go back and watch my videos. I go back, after they post and everything, and I be saying, "Oh, Miss Rich, that was too much. You just put too much on it. It doesn't take all that to get your point across, but sometimes it does." And then I just do certain things to keep people's attention. But when you're coming pure from your heart, and if you notice my voice is different today, that's all it takes. Think I'll eat leftover cheese raviolis and a few pieces of garlic bread. Now, did you make those fresh, or those are they packaged or canned? Only time I really eat ravioli because I didn't like it as a child in the can. When we go to Olive Garden, I'll get that sometimes. And I'm pretty sure you probably made it fresh because I know you love to cook. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much. It's crust with pizza filling inside. They're yummy. Okay. I mean, did you get that from is that from Little Caesars? I think that's who. Oh, packaged frozen ravioli. I make my own garlic bread. Oh my goodness. I know that's fresh. I just feel that in my mouth. You still eat ravioli? I can't eat the I can't eat the ravioli or the what's the other beefaroni, the ones with the little things used to be like that. I can't eat those either. But what is that? Is that Campbell's? Campbell's has a nice beef chili chili macaroni. That is what they call it, chili mac. Baby, I love that. I can eat that all the time with some Ritz crackers or some saltines. Hey Dion, how are you? Yam said I used to cook. I used to cook every day. I'm sure not doing that now. So when you do cook, what do? You cook something a big batch and then eat it like that through the week? Because I know when I was, before I got married again, I would just cook one big meal like on a Monday or Tuesday, and I would eat that all week. How you doing, Dion? Thank you so much. This is one of my faithfuls. And I went over and I watched her I don't know if that was a video or a live, but I watched it. I eat the canned beefaroni if I'm super desperate. I also eat the quickie. Oh, the quickie mac and cheese bowls. Sometimes I like those, but they so salty now. Hey, everyone listening. I'm at urgent care. What's wrong? Why you at urgent care? Oh, sending prayers, Dion, that everything be okay. Somewhere. Same here. I cook a big meal only on Sunday. Yeah, and I usually I cook like on a Monday or a Tuesday, so that way it can last. And I'm not gonna do too much cooking unless I just have to. Welcome in, welcome in. We're sending prayers out to Dion, whatever the ailment. We pray that God touches right now and that you be healed in the name of Jesus. We pray. Amen. Oh, something in your eye. Oh my goodness. Like what? Maybe a particle or something flew in it. I remember one time I scratched my eyeball. The wind was blowing. Baby, that was the worst pain ever. But we're praying that God heals. Yep, trying to be at Jazzy. I know it hurts. Yes. I'm gonna make some of my quick saucy chicken. Okay, it's so good. It should last me a few days. Gonna do an online grocery shopping list and have it delivered tomorrow. Yes, I love that online shopping. I love that online shopping because I never go to the store. That is a lifesaver. They're a little pricey now with the way they want you to do things, but I know with everything that we do there comes a price. But I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. I do everything online. I pay all my bills online. I order food. I order, you know, toiletries, everything online. Welcome in. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Dion, you're at the docks right now. Yeah, she's at urgent care. There's something in her eye. Wanted to show up for you, Miss Riss. Thank you so much, but rest your eyes, cause whatever it is, I know that pain, and the more you blink, and the tears and everything, just wells up. That hurts. So rest your eyes. I love and appreciate you for being here, my queen Rosebud. I have been here for 2, maybe 3 years, and I still don't have a name for my subscribers. I was saying Care Bears, but Care Bears sounds so childish. I could say my lovies, but a lot of people use that because my motto is treat people the way you want to be treated. I'm gonna have to research that. Oh, you do a lot of online shopping as well. It's so convenient. Ever since you know, the pandemic, that has become a necessity. If I have to go to the store, well, I don't even go to 7-Eleven. I don't go to nothing. Bring me back this. How y'all doing in there? Excuse me. How y'all doing out there? I see the people popping in. Dion, do you know what's in your eye? Oh, I fried some chicken wings. I hope they know what's in your eye, Dion. Do you know? Oh yes, y'all. Hey James, how you doing, brother? Thank you so much for being here. Hey sis, how you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Dion, what did you get in your eye? Hey James. I don't know. I think a piece of hair. Oh my goodness. That is the worst. Yeah, that is the worst. We pray that they find it and everything. James, have you been live today? I didn't see you pop on. I do apologize. I was babysitting earlier. I had my great nephew, my little my little blessing, my little heart of love. I had him earlier this morning, so I couldn't get on. That could be very painful, Dion. Oh my God. I know, right? Anything in the eye is irritating because we know how sensitive the eyeballs are. Girl, yes, it's so aggravating. Not yet. I'm going live in a few minutes. Okay. Okay, because I'm gonna be on probably for a couple more minutes. Then I'm gonna get up because I'm going to prayer meeting tonight. Oh, do you think it's an eyelash dot in there? Especially in the corner. Yeah, an eyelash, a piece of your, hair out your head. It can be. Yam is asking James. Are you being good? Why would Yarn ask James? Is he being good? James, are you being good? Double tap that screen. I thank you guys so much for being here. Like I was stating earlier at the beginning of this live, I shared a story that I put together this afternoon. Um, and it was talking about confidence, self confidence. How once upon a time I didn't feel beautiful, I didn't feel worth it, I didn't feel like people saw me for who I am, that they just looked over me because of my outer appearance. But I am so glad that within my years of struggle, I found peace and serenity in God. I prayed and God restored my confidence and gave me a new light to shine. And I am here to share that light with you. That if by chance you feel that you're not in the best place of loving yourself, you're not in the best place of self esteem, confidence, know that it can be restored. With Christ, all things are possible. That's why we pray. That's why we ask God for guidance to lead us on the journey and the path that He has desired for us. James said, Yam, I'm on my best behavior. Mm-hmm. Sure you are. Mm-hmm. I always ask everyone if they're behaving. I love the funny answers I get from people. Yam, are you behaving? I love when I'm going through my comments and I make a short and you come in and you leave a comment. I just laugh because I be like, yeah, Yam is on my level. She be trying to figure it out like me. I be so confused, but I still make them because if they can, I can too, and that's how you should feel about it. If Miss Riz can, I can too. Some of them dances I don't know how to do. I'm not a dancer. Some of the concepts of the shorts, I know that I'll be missing the whole point. I know I do, but I still make it anyway. Why? Because it's mine. It's my point. It's my view. I'm behaving. Well, kind of define behave. Oh, let's see. Alexa, define behave. When you're on your best behavior, you're putting the best you in the forefront. We all got that good and bad side of us, and we always want to give our best, that good side of us, before we give anything else. Because when that bad side come out, baby, you better watch out. Now that could be a good bad girl or just a bad girl. It's up to you. Well, it's up to me, but really, we always behaving means just to put your best you in the front. So are you behaving? Y'all, do y'all think this week has went fast? This week has went entirely too fast. It's already Wednesday. Tomorrow is Junior Friday. Tomorrow is Junior Friday and we are rolling. Before you know it's gonna be Christmas. And I ain't ready for that yet. At all. At all. I said, wow, it's going fast. It's going fast. Double tap that screen. I'm behaving for the most part. I know that's right. Fresh garlic bread. Now, do you make big batches of bread or do you just make enough for that day and a day, maybe day or two? Or do you make a couple loaves? I've never made fresh bread. Yeah, I've never made fresh bread other than cornbread. I'm gonna have to try that. I think my husband would like to do that because he a baker. I'm not really no baker. I mean, well, he not really a baker either, but he'll do pancakes and stuff like that. That would be a good thing to try. But that does sound good. Some fresh garlic bread. Oh, and I could just picture it being pillowy and pull apart. Yep, that's different fresh bread. Yeah. I haven't had, well, every once in a while we get it from Walmart when you catch it when they first deliver or bring it out. Or you go to Subways. Ain't nothing like a fresh Subway loaf. Or porter subs. I don't know if you guys have porter subs, but baby, that fresh bread be hitting. It don't miss. I love it. Been a long time since I made homemade bread. It's so darn good though. My right hand can't do all the kneeling. Oh, okay. I've been making Let me see what you said. I lost it again. I've been making no knead bread dough. Still tastes awesome. Really? Well, I wouldn't know the difference. Hey, Tara, how you doing? Welcome in, beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. I wouldn't know the difference. Like I said, I've never made bread. I know that it doesn't take much to make it. Um, but I'm not a baker. If it don't come in a can or something refrigerated that you have to pop open, I can't do it. I love those sourdough rolls. I think that's what they call them. When you go to Golden Corral and stuff like that. But I've never made them. I know Tara probably make bread too. You make homemade bread, Tara? Welcome in, welcome in. I hope and pray that y'all had an amazing day, baby. It is Wednesday. What we doing Wednesday? Where we at Wednesday? Why not Wednesday? Welcome Love Wednesday. Worship Wednesday. We in here Wednesday. It's that kind of day. I want to make pretzel. Oh man, if you make some of them, I'm gonna send you my address so you can mail me some. Cause baby, I love some fresh pretzels. It's been on my bucket list. I love soft pretzels and any pretzel bread. Yes, that is the best. Hey, Callie, how you doing? Hey, King, I hope and pray that y'all had an amazing day. I hope and pray y'all had an amazing day. That fresh bread, especially the pretzel bread, oh my goodness. I can't have too much bread myself, but every once in a while I'll stop at Sonic and get me a pretzel stick or what's the pretzel place we had here? Was it Annie's? I believe. I think that's they go when the kids go down there to the mall. Bring me one back. Doing wonderful. Yes, we did. How you doing? I'm doing good. I am doing good. My life today is built on confidence, self-love, joy, peace. If you don't have one of them, baby, come on. We gonna send you with some joy and peace today. Baby, I'm feeling good. I told y'all, look, I got up and put some clothes on today. Y'all know I don't be putting no clothes on. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got up and put some clothes on. I put some stuff on my hair, put a little shine to it, put a little shine to my face. Baby, I feel good. Because I knew that I would. Okay, it didn't take long to get here. Okay, will you let us know when you get done what it was? And you be careful. They may give you some goggles, not goggles, but the little things you put on when you go get your eyes checked. You be careful, okay? We love you, Dion. Yeah, Dion got something in her eye. She's at the urgent care. So our prayers go out to her. And I know somebody said, well, it's just her eye. I don't care if it was her toe. We still praying. Prayer is in order for everything that we go through, whether it be our toenail, fingernail, side nail, side piece. Oh, somebody say side piece, honey. Yeah, you gotta pray for your side piece. If you married, you better not have a side piece. And if you do, you better not let me know, because it ain't none of my business. No way. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. But yeah, you gotta pray for your side piece. Gotta pray for your spouse. You gotta pray for your spouse. Gotta pray for your family. Prayer is always in order, every single day. And sometimes I just sit, and I know y'all say, "What? Why you call my name out? You don't know me. I don't personally know you, but I see you enough to know that, hey, if my sister or my brother come through and it just feel like they ain't right, I'm calling y'all out. Why? Because I love y'all. I appreciate y'all connection. Because a lot of these people in these on these apps and stuff, they say they support you and they say that they love you, but they don't care. They don't give a damn. And somebody in here right now, excuse my French, probably don't give a damn. And that's okay, because that's your prerogative. You can be just like Bobby Brown, but don't be too much like him. If you don't love me, you show act like you do. You pretend like you do. And even if you pretended, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. What they say, they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. I ain't worried about the backstabbers. I pray for the backstabbers. Huh? I pray for the backstabbers, the naysayers, the girl, you know she wasn't gonna be. I pray for everybody. Why? Because it's always in order. Now I don't even know where that came from, but maybe somebody needs to hear it. Maybe it's for somebody in the background. Maybe you got some backstabbers in your corner. Maybe you got some backstabbers in your. I hope you ain't got them in your circle, because if you got them in your circle, baby, that means you gotta run. You gotta research that circle. Sometimes you do have to take inventory of who around you and what they talking about and what's their motive. Because as long as we up, we got everybody around us. As long as we winning and we doing good, everybody around us. But the minute we fall off, where everybody at? Girl, I knew it. But we got confidence today. Even when the naysayers say she ain't doing nothing, it may not be nothing to you. But guess what? God gonna bless everything I put my hand and my mind to. Because what? He favors me just like that. He favors me just like that. And guess what? He can favor you just like that too. Everything you put your hand, your mouth, whatever, anything that you desire to do, that you want to see flourish, and you allow God to come in and you put him first, baby, guess what? You're going to step in big confidence. You're going to step with big girl energy. You know anything about that big girl energy? You be stumping with the big dogs. And you know how people is when they got it going on and they know they got it going on. Baby, they come through there with that confidence. But I ain't coming to boast. I ain't coming to be big headed. I'm coming to let the light shine so that my light may enlighten somebody else. My light may, you know, pick up that boy or that girl that's walking in darkness, because people are watching. And you got to be mindful when people watching, baby, they listening and they writing down what you said. Oh, last week you was full of confidence, but this week you such and such and such. But just like I just said, God favors me. Everything I put my hand to, everything I desire to do, as long as I put God first, it's gonna prosper. And the same thing can happen for you. The same thing can happen for you. The people in the background, if you believe it, you can receive it. Put your trust in him. Now let me see. Let me go back up, because I don't want people to think I'm skipping. I learned that a long time ago. I know that's right. And we gotta be confident in what we believe in. Honey, them backstabbers, they'll come in, and as soon as your downfall come, here they go. They want the girl, I knew it. I ain't going over there with her. She ain't doing nothing. But when you was up and you was cooking every day and you was inviting folks, here they go. Long as the party was at your house, here they go. But as soon as you say, girl, I ain't got nothing. We ain't doing nothing. Oh, girl, they didn't fell off. So you got to watch them people. Inventory. Backstabbers need to be back. Here go Yam. Y'all listen to this. Yam said the backstabbers need to back the hell up, is what they need to do. A backstabber is one of the worst kind of persons. It's really bad when your own spouse is the backstabber. Honey, yes. Now, I ain't got that problem with this spouse, but and he really wasn't a backstabber, but he was out for his own good. He didn't care about nothing I had going on. Everything he wanted was for his good. Ooh, and I say, Lord, take me out this situation. And when he did that, I said, okay, I ain't gonna pick that up no more. I'm hungry. I'm thinking some beanies and weenies and some Jiffy cornbread. Oh, ain't that some good eating? And you put that honey butter on top of that cornbread, and you got them beanies and weenies cooked just right. That's a childhood favorite. Now look, I'm gonna go in there and try to put some of that together. Tyrone will be like, what you eating? Why we eating this? I blame y'all, because she brought one of those childhood memories. My grandmother would cook that a lot. And I hate to say, but I really think my grandmother really knew how to cook too well, because we ate a lot of that when it was her turn. I love you, Granny. She say, Teresa, don't talk about me. I love you, Granny. Miss Riz said she not gonna pick up. She not gonna pick that up anymore. Mm-mm. Not gonna pick that up anymore. Honey, I had to let that thing go. I told y'all on yesterday, anything that don't bring you peace, anything that don't bring you joy, anything that tampers with your happiness, your mindset, let it go. Let it go. And sometimes it have to be that spouse. Sometimes it have to be that cousin. Sometimes it have to be that bestie. Huh? Yep, sometimes it has to be. What I missed, I had a call. We ain't talk. We still talking about the same thing. We talking about beanies and weenies and Jiffy cornbread. You want some? Yep, big facts, big facts. And I had to learn that because I had a habit of holding on to people. I had a habit of holding on to people because of how they made me feel. I had a habit of holding on to people because I was afraid to, oh, if I let her go, she ain't gonna like me no more. Oh, she ain't gonna talk to me no more. But I found out that true friendship, even though you may have to pull back and you may have to let go, true friendship is gonna always be friends. No matter how much the distance, no matter how much the connection has kind of drifted apart. True friendship, you gonna always come back together as if the glue never dried. Gonna be right there together. But baby, when you have to let go and it be hard because you worried about how they gonna feel about it. There's a song, I think his name is I want to say Anthony Q. It's called Cut Ties. Baby, cutting ties is necessary. It's necessary. Cutting ties is necessary. And the more we think about it, we have to do that. This year, we before 2025 is over, we're gonna have to let go of some people. We're gonna have to let go of some things. Me too, Miss Riz. Let me see, go back up. Okay, Jazzy said facts. Star said right. Dion said Etar and Kelly. Oh, she's sending y'all some rosebuds. Shout out to the rosebuds. I love that. Tara said, me too, Miss Riz, until I hit 40 and I realized I had to put myself first sometimes and let people go. Baby, it's hard. It's hard. Even at my old age. I be like, no, I ain't gonna let her go. And I had to learn that because like I said, it was hard because I always wanted to be, no, I want to go over there, I'm gonna hang out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I had, honey, almost let go of my everything, health, everything, just to do what the other people was doing. You can't do everything people do. They like living the way that they live. I gotta cut myself. God say you come from among them. Our situations have to change, and sometimes we gotta let them people go, and it's okay because those that are meant to be there, they gonna be there through the good and the bad. They gonna be there when the chips is up. They gonna be there when the chips are down. But them people that just be holding on just to see what you got, just to see how you got it and see if they can get some, let them go. Cut ties. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Cut ties. I hope and pray you had an amazing day, baby. Because if you didn't, we sending you love. We sending you light. We sending you peace and prosperity. Because that's where it's at. I ain't got time for no negativity today. I ain't got no time for no negativity today. I gotta get these bottom teeth, honey. Every time I keep hitting when I talk, my tongue hit the bottom teeth, and it makes me stutter a little bit. Oh Lord, I hope I'm not finna pick up the stuttering. Not right now. I don't need the stuttering. But if by chance I do be stuttering, because a lot of people in my family stutter. But I hope that is not a trait that I'm finna pick up. Ain't got time. Ain't got time for it. Honey, I got my mind on them beanies and weenies. That sound good. What else? Oh, it's 4:30 already. I'm gonna have to get off of here in a minute so I can go get my mind together. Cause I am going to prayer meeting tonight. Are y'all experiencing weather change? We are experiencing weather change here in my city. And 1 minute the house be hot, like right now it's hot as hell in here. But at night it be freezing cold. I'm so glad today my nose has dried up. Y'all know my nose had been running for the last 2 days. I can't do this. This is crazy. Peace and prosperity to you, my love. Peace and prosperity to you, my love. I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. You guys have been truly amazing. I am on my way out the door. It's payday, honey. It's payday, honey. It's payday, honey. It's payday, honey. Maybe I need to go pin this hair. Let me see. Should I pin it up and take this shirt off and put on something else? Should I go put on my red dress? I can't walk in no high heels. I'ma put on that sweet perfume. Cause it's payday, baby. Y'all know what it is when it's payday. Nothing. That man gonna come in, take that shower, eat that dinner, and go to bed like he normally do. Ooh, we got a new attitude. I love and appreciate y'all. I am tapped out. But in the beginning of this live, there is a story that I shared about my experience of my self-confidence and how I found my confidence again, how God restored my confidence. Somebody said, well, how did God restore your confidence? He is the confidence giver. He is the creator of every good and perfect gift that we enjoy, including ourselves. So always remember that. You were uniquely and wonderfully made by Him, and Him being Christ. So God restored my confidence. God restored my light. You know, sometimes just like our normal everyday light bulbs, when those lights go out, we have to replace them. God had to do some replacing in my life. God had to take away some things that I was giving more praise to. And I know that we shouldn't praise idols. We shouldn't praise things more than we praise God. And somebody said, why are you always talking about God? I'm talking to the people that need to hear that need to know that God can restore your confidence. God can restore your peace. God can heal your hurt. God can change your situation. All you have to do is trust Him. All you have to do is believe. And it's not hard. It's not hard. It's a task that we can do daily. The more you desire to know of Him and to become a part of Him, He will pour into you. He will pour into you. And those things that are keeping us from God, He will remove them. He will remove them. People struggle daily. I struggle. And I love being transparent. I love being transparent. And a lot of people said, you shouldn't come and tell your business. But if I can't give my testimony, how can I be, if I can't tell y'all what I've been through, how can I be a testimony to somebody else that may be going through something similar or alike? How can I be a testimony if I can't be transparent? I have habits. I have selfish moments. I have fleshly desires. But I pray to God that He helps me to walk through them, that He take them out. Lord, if they are not supposed to be a part of me, take them away. And that's everybody's desire. I'm sorry if this wasn't a funny and fun live. It's what it was supposed to be today. To the people in the background watching, to the people not popping out, to the people that ain't saying nothing, I speak peace to you. I speak that God gives you an open heart to first to forgive yourself, because sometimes you're a little bit hard on yourself, and then to find your journey, to find your joy, to find your peace, and then just live life unapologetically, in peace, in confidence. Let God restore you. Let God pour into you what your heart desires, because you are worth it. You are enough. You are amazing. You are. And I say today that I love you for who you are. Yeah, I love you for who you are. Know that. It's been good. Think I'm gonna pull out my ice cream and eat some ice cream and wait for the hubby to come home, because it's almost that time, and get my word together for prayer meeting. I want to be there on time. I just love going to prayer meeting because, baby, the babies be praying. And I remember when I was their age, at that innocent age, when you used to be so scared to pray, you didn't know how to pray. Prayer is just simply a conversation with God from your heart. And a lot of people said, I ain't coming on here venting nothing I'm going through. It's okay to be transparent. It's okay to be open, because what you share with somebody opens a door for somebody else to find peace, opens a door for somebody else to say, hey, she's relatable. Hey, I didn't know I can go this way and find that answer. Now, I don't claim to have the answers to everything, and somebody say, honey, you ain't got answers to nothing. That's how you feel. That's your opinion. That's okay. But something I say will help somebody. And I'm confident in knowing that. I'm confident in believing that. And I'm trusting that whatever I say, however I say it, reaches somebody. That's our goal, to reach somebody. I don't come on here trying to be a counselor. I don't come on here trying to be a doctor. I just come being me. That's all I know how to be. My goal to share, my goal to tell you what I've been through in life, my goal to share how I would handle the situation. It's all a part of me just being me. I'm not trying to be Oprah. I'm not trying to be Sarah. I'm not trying to be none of that. I'm just being Miss Risk. And along the way to encourage somebody. Cause I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. I tell you, he can save your soul. Come on and sing it with me. I'm just a nobody and trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. I tell you, he can save your soul. All this time y'all been talking, I'm so sorry because baby, I couldn't see none of the hey, Big Papa. I couldn't see none of the comments. Everything was froze. Somebody should have been screaming at me. Let me go back up. Hey Tiffany, how you doing? Hey Sunshine. Did you eat all the meatloaf? Double tap that screen. Big Papa, where you been, baby? I miss you, big bro. These YT streets ain't the same without you. I ain't been having nobody to, pop in on. We usually pop up at the same place, same time. I miss that. I hope and pray that all is well with you. Let me go. Baby, I done missed a whole lot. Somebody should have been telling me something. Baby, what? What? I feel so bad. Oh, I feel so bad. I done missed a lot. Honey, this house is hot as hell. We don't know if we need to get our thermostat changed or what. Baby, I was talking about putting on a red dress and the whole screen just froze. Hit the like button. Thank you, Dion. Wait a minute. Hey, Toya, how you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Y'all, I done did all this talking and y'all been talking all this time and I ain't saw not one comment. I gotta go all the way back up. I love and appreciate it. Okay, I was asking about. That's so true. Okay. Hello, chat. Okay, I guess that's where it started because I guess it started when Toya came in and says, hello, Chad. Jazzy. Okay, amen. Childhood food is the best food. Hello, Miss Riz. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Tiffany. Hey, Toya. That's so true. Hey, sis Toya. Hey, Tiffany. At Toya, don't go live without me. I missed them lives with Toya. She said, hey, Tara. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank you so much, Sunshine, for stopping by. Everybody just speaking. Dion, hey, Sunshine. Y'all so loving. That's what it takes. Love and just understanding, common courtesy for each other. A lot of people lack that. A lot of people lack that. Hi. Yes, everyone is getting sick here. Man, I don't know if it was my allergies. Now my husband got it. I don't know if it's the allergies. My niece said it's the filters need to be changed. We don't know what it is, but I know this thermostat needs to be changed out because it's just doing its own thing. Like I said, it's hot as hell in here right now, and I could cut it on, but I said just leave it off. It's still warm this way. Yeah, it's not 4:30. It's 7. It's already 7:30. Oh, okay. You 3 hours ahead of me. It's let me see what time. It's 4:44. Hey, double numbers 444. Baby, I love it. Yep, I love it. Miss Riz, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yes, Tiffany, I feel good today, baby. I feel real good. And that's a blessing. Anytime that I feel good, I make sure to rejoice in that because y'all just don't know if anybody out there has any autoimmune uh ailments. I have lupus. Baby, lupus be getting the best of me, but I don't give into it. But some days it does. It gets the best of me. But today is one of them days I feel good. I think because I didn't really eat too much yesterday. What did I have yesterday? What did I have? Oh, I had the sloppy joes yesterday morning. Baby, let me tell you, I had that y'all remember I had that heartburn yesterday? I had that heartburn until about 2 or 3 o'clock this morning. But I did have, I had the adult beverage yesterday. So that could have played a part in it. I don't know what it was, but I had ice cream. I tried everything. That thing would not leave me. So I ain't have no red sauce today. I haven't really ate. Yes, I did. I had macaroni and cheese in the rib. Okay. Cold in the morning, hot during the day, and back cool at night. Yes, that's it. Okay, I guess that's when Dion put in the red dress, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and put on my red dress. Can't walk in them high heels, but I'm gonna make it happen. Warm in the 70s during the day, gets between 48 and 54 at night. Oh my God, that's too much for me. I'll have maybe 2 or 3 more times to lay out in the sun this summer. My God, I miss Texas so much. You too, Jazzy. You as well, Jazzy. Okay, Jazzy, thank you so much for being here, sis. I appreciate it. Amen. Beautiful testimony. Yeah, sometimes we gotta share our transparent moments to help somebody else, especially these young people that are coming up. These young people are looking for answers, and sometimes they find answers. Sometimes they find answers in the wrong place, in the wrong people, in the wrong direction. I remember I was looking for love when I was younger in all the wrong places. Anybody that said, "Hey, baby, oh, he loved me. Oh, they love me." But I thank God that I'm in a place now that I know that that love was within myself. That love is from the people that I allowed to love me. And you have a right to allow people to love you. If you feel that they can't love you the way that you need to be loved, what y'all say, they need to back the hell up. The backstabbers need to back the hell up. People that can't love you properly need to back the hell up. Excuse my French, but we just gonna keep it real. It is what it is. I hate where I live so much. I'm ashamed because it's one of the most beautiful places in the U.S. But the type of folks that live here ruin it. And snow can kiss my white eye. What? Not your honey. She said, "Kiss where the sun don't shine." Shout out and rest in peace, Flo from Alice. That was her favorite line. "Kiss my grits, evil white stuff." Oh my goodness, we are praying. We are praying. Bye, beautiful Jazzy. Love you too, Miss Riz. Thank you so much. See you later, beautiful. Have a good night. Yummy to the tummy. Oh my goodness. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that live yesterday. Um, Sunshine. I did pop out a few times. That's why I came back last night and asked how was it? Because I did. I missed it. I had jumped offline and started watching TV. And I said, "Oh my goodness, Sunshine is cooking. Let me see how it turned out." And I'm glad I caught you right at the end. Big Papa, you been missed, buddy. You been missed. I know you gotta fill me in on the new spots. I know you been in a couple new places in these YT streets. We in here today, LOL. Always, John. Oh Lord, don't ever be Oprah. Ain't no one. Ain't no one should want to be her. That woman is pure evil. Yeah, she is, but I remember Oprah when she first started. That was before all the fame and all the this and that. Um if she had a show right now, would I watch? Yeah, I would. I would, because even though a lot of people claim her to be evil, I can't judge her by what other people think. I mean, I know the things that they said. I've read it for myself. All I can do is love her. I love her for who she was back then. And I shouldn't, maybe I shouldn't love people. I have a bad habit of that, of loving people for who they were back then. Because I'm a strong believer of, you meet people where they are right now. If somebody is in their worst, I'm gonna love them in their worst, and that's just me because I see the good in everything. And somebody said, "Well, Miss Riz, that just puts more hurt on you than anything," and that's okay because sometimes I gotta learn it the hard way. But I do. I have a bad habit of loving people of where they used to be. Hold on, let me see who this is. Who that is? Hey, Jesus, how you doing? Oh, I thought that's you, Jesus. I don't want you. I want Jesus. I want Jesus. I want the real Jesus. Yeah, you Jesus. Oh God. Hold on, y'all. She talking about she want to say hey. Hey, she just wants y'all to see her in her red dress. Hey peoples. Hey family. Y'all hold on. Let me talk to her right quick. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, my niece says it's hot as hell up in here, baby. Ooh, honey, I'm surprised I ain't melting. She said it's hot as hell. Let me see. Let me go back up. Oh, but what was I saying? Yeah, I have a really bad habit of loving people where they are, and a lot of people. It has a good side, and it also has a bad side because some people use that as their crutch. Well, I'm in this situation, so I have to be careful. Always, y'all. Oh Lord, don't ever be. Okay, I read that. You're somebody to me, Miss Riz, a very beautiful hearted person. Thank you so much, Jazz. I appreciate that. Big Papa, sure, I'll take that answer with a grain of salt, sir. That food was delightful, yummy to my tummy. I know it was, especially that ducking and dodging, huh? I be ducking and dodging. People crazy on here, man. I'm telling you, it's finally slowed down. I haven't seen too much going on. Well, I haven't been in certain places lately because sometimes it be getting too crazy. I be like, what? Hey, what's that? Raven Blackout? Raven Blackout, how your hair is slaying. Come on for the slay all day. That's what we do. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, Butterfly, how you doing, baby? How you doing? You okay? Thank you. Real. It's 6:44 for me. Okay, I'm on the West Coast. Tootie. 6:44 here. Where y'all at? I hate my immune system. It's about to end for me 4 times. What? It A B ended me 4 or 5 times. That God, He saved me. I'm so sleepy. You at work? Oh, carrying my blessing of a baby. Sure enough, got me tired. Baby, honey, I remember when I found out I was pregnant. I didn't even know. But all I knew, I was sleeping. Baby, I would get off work. I would go home. I would just sit on the bed. Next thing you know, I'd be. I used to be knocked out. And remember, I told you I share this story all the time. I was at work the last week of school, and I was sitting on my bus. I was a school bus driver. I was sitting on my bus, and I looked up in the review mirror, and the Lord showed me bright as day. Showed me myself pregnant, girl. Shocked the hell out of me. Excuse me, Lord, but it did. Shocked the hell out of me. So I went home and I went to the store and I bought pregnancy tests after pregnancy tests. And at first I was being cheap. I went and bought one of them little HGC, where you just check your hormone level for $1. Honey, I bought about 20, 15 or 20 of them, got them. Then I got that and it said positive. I sat there. Then I went and bought some digitals. Oh, I spent some money, baby. So I know how you feel. We pray that you find strength. You take it easy. You feed that baby, nurture that baby. Have a blessed evening. I have to go get ready for my Epsom salt bath. It's been a long day. Oh my goodness. I know, Sunshine, I don't know if you're still here. I heard you say that you went back to work. You said that YouTube ain't paying, baby. If I have to go back to work, I'm gonna do something at home. Cause I know my body would not be able to stand it. I still get up early like I gotta go. Wait, too. Yes, yes, Big Papa. Yes, she is. She said, yes, I'm with child. I can't wait. Let me know when you get the registry together too, so I can see what I can put together. I'm gonna tell Tyrone, baby, we gotta get to some baby stuff. Yep. I am so excited for you. I'm making my online grocery list right now for tomorrow. Y'all seen the prices of coffee and ground beef? Man, I made a meal the other night and we usually put ground beef. I made dirty rice. I We usually put ground beef in it. Honey, I ended up getting ground breakfast sausage because it was cheaper. I was like, I'm not gonna spend all that money for some ground beef. And that ground sausage gonna do the same thing. I just grounded it up like I do with the ground beef, and it came out the same for a lot cheaper. I be trying to stay within my budget. Call me cheap if you must, baby, but I'm gonna make them cuts. I'm gonna find a way to do it. And I've been eating a lot of turkey meat lately because that turkey meat or ground chicken is superb too. All you got to do is add your seasonings, put what you like. Yep, holy. These I can't live without coffee. Yeah, them prices are everything. You be like, oh my goodness, congratulations, little sis. LOL. She laughing. Why? Oh my butt. Thanks. You out there being grown. She moved, relocated, and everything. But I always said it. She happy. She got out there. He said you got out there being grown, thought you was innocent. She was just fronting. I knew her because she a Leo. You know us, we some undercover freaks. The freaks come out at night and the daytime if you hit it right. Did I say that out loud? The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. double tap that screen. It's been great, guys. I love Texas, just not all the people. I've never ever been to Texas. I live in a city where there's a lot of people, and I don't even go around a lot of people. If I don't have to, I don't need to. I hope that ramen noodles, potatoes, and dog food won't be my future food menu. I'm on disability. Let me tell you, I'm on disability too. And I pray that too. I just thank God for my husband because he's still working a regular job. But I just cut back. Some things that I used to enjoy, like I would get shrimp all the time. I don't get shrimp and stuff anymore. Not that I can't. I just don't make it a necessity. LOL, I am innocent. A lot of people has been shocked. Yeah, we know. I'm happy for you. Pray for her. Yes, we do. Thanks. I'm happy as well. I had to leave my ex. We were on different journeys. I was with him 6 years, but sometimes when you're on a different path, they can't go where you're going. Ooh, on your journey. And that is so true. I know I'm probably way behind in the comments, but that is so true. And that really takes a lot to get used to. Raven, the people in Texas are 100 times better than here in the upper eastern coast where I am now, especially the Mexican people. The Mexican people are the only family I was left with when I lived there. Yeah, you know one thing they gonna if they eating and they have enough to share, they love to share. And I don't mind taking it. My husband would get on me all the time because everywhere we've ever lived in a Mexican family has always lived close and they always want to share them tortillas. They always want to share them beans and stuff like that, tacos and carne asada and lingua and stuff like I'ma eat it because as long as I see y'all eating and I see how healthy everybody is, I know if you ain't hurting them, you sure ain't gonna hurt me. And I pray that God take out all impurities, but they gonna definitely share. Sunshine, that's so true. I was with mine 9 years. Hi, Slay. Who that? Oh, that's my niece. That's my niece. Yep. She love y'all. She say, let me talk to my family. Sunshine, I'm not sorry your relationship didn't work out. I really. Oh, you said I'm. Oh, I said that you didn't say you were sorry. You said I'm sorry your relationship didn't work out. I am. I really am. Breakups can be so hard, and depending on the circumstances, breakups that need to happen are often the hardest. Yeah, it is. I love and appreciate y'all. I know I'm reading late. Yum, yes, so true. That's why I stay. You not married? Are you still here? I thought for sure you was married. I thought for sure you was married, Brian. Yes, and when you go through those, God will be by you no matter what. And he fakes those away. Oh, and he takes those away from you because they aren't in your future. Real Big Papa. Okay. Hey Amber, do you remember me? Well, I can't honestly say that I do remember you, but evidently you remember me and that's all that matters. And I appreciate you for being here. Big Papa, I'm 99% sure I'll be single until I kick the bucket or until Jesus comes back, whichever comes. Black Amber, Blackout 13 to go to sometimes. Remember me? I'm sure I do. I gotta go, but I'm glad I came across this live. Have a good night and day, guys. Thank you so much, Raven Blackout. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate it. Amber, I don't think I remember you, But please stay and join the conversation. That's it. That's all we doing, just having good conversation. Raven, you take care of yourself and may God bless you. Thank you so much, y'all, for seeing what I missed. Cause when I get to talking, I don't be thinking about the comments. Welcome in, welcome in. You have a good you have a good memory and make me laugh because you remember what I say. I do. What people say matters to me. And I always say that. That's one thing I pride myself with because like I always say, I remember being ignored. I remember me telling people different things and people just going, uh-huh, oh, okay. My husband is guilty of that. He does it so much and it drives me bananas, but I love him anyway. I can tell him something, he'd be like, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I can remember stuff he said when we were 16 years old. And sometimes I bring it to his remembrance and he'd be like, why are you still holding on to that? Because you told me that. You told me that I would never have to worry about nothing, that I was going to be your wife. And even though he proposed at 19, I didn't want to be no wife at 19. I wanted to be a hoochie mama. I wanted to be a fast tail. I wanted to go out there and see what it was about. But I bring those things to his remembrance because that's what matters to me. So I take pride in always trying to remember something someone said because if you would, you shared it and it meant something to you, I always remember. Dirty rice, yummy. Yes, honey. They demolished that dirty rice. And I did dirty rice and baked chicken thighs. My husband hates chicken thighs, so he say. So I get the boneless, the skinless, and sometimes it still has a lot of excess fat on it. So I trim the fat off, season it really good. Try not to use a lot of salt. I love just normal blends of everything, and I season it real good and just let it bake until the tenderness just falls apart. And some organic string beans, which are my favorite. I can eat those plain by themselves. I think that's what I'm gonna eat tonight when I come back. 1 pound of organic ground beef is over $7 for a pound and over $8 the leaner stuff. Yeah, that's why I grabbed 2 rolls of that breakfast sausage. I got one spicy and one regular to add a little flavor in there, and I put it together, and voila, they didn't know the difference. I love couponing. I use digital coupons to help me save in stores. I love ground turkey. It's cheaper. I need to learn how to do that couponing. My cousin, she is great at that. She was supposed to teach me, but me and math, me and numbers, we don't do good. We don't do good. Yeah, I'm ordering one ground chicken too. And I do substitute ground turkey for a lot of ground beef recipes. Turkey has a lot of flavor. It does. And a lot of people always say it don't have no flavor, but if you prepare it right, if you season it to your taste and what you like, you can't tell the difference. Oh, yeah. You say you work only part time because I have arthritis in my left. Okay, baby, I know that arthritis. I have arthritis all over my body. So I know how that goes. Double tap that screen. Psalms 37 and 25, King James Version. I have been young and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. Praise our wonderful Father in the heavens. Honey, everything that we need, God is going to supply it. Whether it be food, whether it be shelter, whatever it is, God is going to supply it. She said, Hoochie Mama, I knew you had a little naughty side. I love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to be a mess. I used to be a bad girl, bad girl. You think I'm such a bad girl. Uh huh. Beep, beep. Bad girl. Yep, that used to be me. But thank God for change. I mean, she's still there, but it's just with my husband as it should be. But yeah, we all had a little hoochie mama in us. I love and appreciate y'all listening. I'm on my way out the door because it is 5:09 and prayer starts at 6. So I'm gonna get myself in motion. I don't know where hubby is. He may be stopping off, getting him a little after work drink or two, hanging out with the fellas. You know how they do it on payday. But I love and appreciate you all. You have been amazing. And remember to love and treat people the way you want to be treated. Remember the beauty and the worth inside of you. You all have been amazing and I love you and I can't stress it enough. Um, Take care and I'll talk to you soon. Later. I hope I missed it.